All right, this is Niels on Dynasty. Going to bring you some news about inflation in Egypt. This is again from Reuters. Egyptian inflation seen retreating in October from record high. Cairo, November 7th. Egyptian inflation is expected to retreat in October from a record high of 38% in September as food prices rise moderate. A Reuters poll showed on Tuesday, but Egypt's battle with inflation seems to be far from over, analysts say. The median forecast of 19 the median forecast of 19 analysts polled showed annual urban consumer inflation slipping to 37.1% from 38% September. Go Cairo. Inflation had been accelerating steadily since June, when it reached a record high of 35.7%. The previous high was 32.95% in July 2017. Let's quit jumping around, computer. The slight drop in inflation rate from last month is likely supported by the decision to reduce the retail prices of some staple foods for 6 months as of mid-October 2023, while exempting them from custom duties, as Ralph Wiegert of Standard & Poor's was quoted saying. This will likely help contain inflation pressures temporarily. Sounds like our administration. The government, in its battle against inflation, announced on October 10th that it had agreed with private producers and retailers to cut prices of fava beans, lentils, dairy products, cheese, pasta, rice, sugar, chicken, and eggs by 15 to 25% for 6 months. Fava beans. They're adding nitrogen to their soil. Good call. The government on Friday also announced an increase of petrol prices of 14.3% higher than global prices and a weakened exchange rate. They blamed it on the higher global prices. The weakening of the pound and the parallel market suggests borders upward pressure on domestic prices going onward, and November 3rd hike in domestic fuel prices will add to these pressures, HSBC said in a research note. And there's some news about Egypt. Now, some news you need to know that you didn't know that you needed to know. Yeah, okay. This is about a Cuban delegation seeks refuge in Chile after Pan American Games. In Santiago, Chile, November 7th, a Cuban delegation who came to Santiago for the Pan American Games has requested refuge from Chilean immigration authorities, Chile's government said on Tuesday. The government said 21 members of the delegation remain in Chile. Local media in recent days reported that 7 Cuban athletes, 6 of them women, left the residence in the Games village and cut off their communications with the delegation authorities. See here. The government initially said that visas allowed Cuban delegations to stay for 90 days and the visas could be renewed for another 90 days, but later said that the delegates had arrived not on tourist visas but on special Cuban passports, several of which expire in coming days. Deputy Interior Minister Manuel Monslava said none of the 7 athletes cited in local media had so far requested refuge, but request had been made by other persons in the Cuban nationality. And there you go. It looks like people are still fleeing Cuba, even though Cuba is no longer a threat, I thought. All right, now I can see chat here. Art Collector, Million Tip Restaurant Tips, Sam Coker. How are you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by. My last live stream I put the kitty cats in jail because I've got some wires hanging off, going down. And one of the kitty cats was in my arms, and the other kitty cat was going up the wires, and it pulled it out of the computer and ended my live stream quick. But yeah, I just wanted to give this little update of South America and what's going on with Cuba and Chile, and a report on what was going on with the inflation in Egypt, just so you guys could, that's quite all right. Just so you guys can stay hip with information I don't believe others are paying enough attention to. Again, this is a short live stream. I just wanted to present that news. Sunday's the day I do the question and answers and interact with the chat. This is just a news update, kind of like ninja style, but Neil style, not ninja style. But since we're here, Sam Coker, what gloves do you have? I order from Uline. I'm iron worker. I don't understand that one. 5003, and then that daggone heart's in the way. But anyhow, I'm going to end this live stream. I didn't want to take up too much people's time. I just wanted to get that information out, throw out some small live streams, trying some new stuff, see how it works. Hey, what's up, girl? Mary. Like I said, I just want to throw out some new stuff, try some new formats. No new background yet, but as soon as I get back to work, I will try and get some sort of a green screen thing going. Learn a little bit more about the computer, improve the look for you guys visually. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off. Why not, Mary? You didn't like it? If you don't mind me asking, it's none of my business by any means. I had my own personal reasons for leaving. Yeah, he's a little tyrant. That's why I left. I saw that coming. And I told Ron that, but anyhow, it's his channel. He does what he wants. He's a good guy. He's got a good channel going. Hopefully he'll be able to handle it. And you're a moderator here, so now it doesn't matter. So yeah, I don't like discussing other issues with other channels and cross-channel stuff. That's why I haven't spoke with Mr. A Million Restaurant Trips about what happened the other night. Confusing as hell to me, but none of my business. So it is what it is. All right. Anyhow, like I said, I wanted to cut this off short. I didn't want to take too much of you guys' time. I appreciate that, Mary. And like I said, you are a moderator here now, so you're still a Smurf, as I call myself when I'm a moderator. In blue, you're a Smurf. But anyhow, that was the update. A little bit about Egypt's 38% inflation, if you think we have it bad. And something about some Cubans looking for refuge in Chile. Dagnabbit, where's that button at? All right, well, anyhow, this is Neil's Han Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be kind, helpful, and grateful, because it's better than being a jerk. And buy some silver and some platinum. Platinum is the most underrated metal out there that you can get your hands on. It's, as I've awoke a lot of people to, now Duncan Kaiser saying it is 25% of its true value. And I have said that myself, but there's more meaning in it because he's a bigger YouTube channel than me, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, you guys have a nice night. Peace out. Have a great one.